I'm Joe Bob Briggs, and I want to welcome you to My Haunted Dolls on YouTube, the creepy place where Kevin Kane shows off his creepy haunted dolls. My advice, never ask the doll a question because you will not like the answer. Happy hauntings, everyone.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to My Haunted Dolls. Tonight's video is dedicated to my newest addition, Kenny. Kenny's spirit comes from Hawaii, from my friend Susan, who is also where I got Emma and Adelaide from.
Picture.
You want to make a picture? We're going to definitely do that in just a few minutes. We have the K2 meter out here. We have the cat ball. We have a toy ball over here if you kids want to play with it. I haven't seen that roll yet, and I would love to see that. Get my handle adjusted here. There we go. I think I see a few little orbs. Oh, whoa, what was that? Wow.
What is the date?
What is the date? Today is June the 1st, 2024. Can you believe that? It's already June. 1 month from now, Maddie will turn 11 years old. Speaking of that, whoa, just got a hit. Speaking of that, if y'all remember from a few years ago, I did some video outside. We had an outdoor cat named Belle, really pretty tabby. And 3 weeks ago, she went off to pass away. She was only she was 14 years old, and she was an outdoor cat, so she was on her years, but we miss her. So I just want to give her a little shout out. Who knows, maybe her little tabby spirit is still hanging around somewhere on the property. She was a very sweet cat, very protective of the property. And we noticed that...
What is that?
What is that? Well, Belle was our cat, if that's what you mean. She stayed outside, and Maddie here, she stays inside. Maddie's my cat. Belle belonged to my dad, who lives with me now, as you all know, and my brother. So she came with them, but she lived at their old property, and I've known her since she was first born. Her mama cat passed away several years ago, more than that. But Belle, I held her when she was just a little kitten, and I knew there was something special about her. And she's been an awesome cat all her life. So we miss her terribly. So now let's get back to Kenny here. And I don't do this often on these videos. If you haven't gotten my books yet, My Haunted Collection, and the sequel, My Haunted Collection, The Dark Side, you can get your autographed copies at myhauntedDolls.com, or you can get them on Amazon, Kindle, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, all those. So please be sure to check those out.
What?
What? My books, that's what. Boy, this is chatty tonight. Kenny, is that you talking? Kenny, this toy box in your lap here, if you want to come near it, it'll light up. You see the green light on. If you come near it and even touch it, it'll light all the way up, all these colors here. And next to Emma, Adelaide over here is this ball, if y'all want to light that up. Emma, you can join in too. Oh, I saw the K2 flicker. Thank you, Kenny. And if you need any energy, I left the TV on. And if you want to play with that toy ball, please feel free to roll it. I'd love to see you roll it.
Clown.
Clown? Is there a clown? I know we have two of them in here. We have Lucian and Herbie. Are they here? Kenny was about 3 years old when he died, so he may have trouble speaking. So if there are any spirits here who want to help him, please feel free to do so. I'm not sure how Kenny passed away, but he communicated to Susan that he wanted to come here, so I guess he can speak. And I welcomed him. I said, you are more than welcome to come. He's a wonderful spirit. He likes to sit here and watch TV with me. Oh, look at that. That's cool. It almost looks like a face and hair. Axe? What are you talking about an axe for? Did something happen to you with an axe? I'd love to see you play with the toys here. If you want to light them up, please go ahead and do so.
Help.
Help? You need me to help you? You just come close to that. And if you need some energy, you've got some electrical things here. Emma or Adelaide or anybody else, if you want to help him, show him how to do it, that's fine. Did you want to make a picture for me? You said picture earlier. Oh, before I turned the recording on, the word sad came through as soon as I opened up this app. Are you sad about something, Kenny? Or maybe Emma?
How do I use it?
How do you use that? You just come up and just get real close to it and touch it, and it should light up. Or with this cat ball, you just go over and touch it. There we go. And it'll light up just like that. See how pretty it is? See if it'll do it again. See how you just kind of come over and tap it, make it light up? I want to switch over to the picture app and see if he can make a picture for me. All right, Kenny. You see this thing in my hand here? If you'd like to show me a picture, just think of whatever picture you want to show me and concentrate it this way. That's my hand. Concentrate it this way to this thing right here that I'm holding. Concentrate really hard. Think about it really hard. And I should be able to see the picture on here. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . The air conditioner just turned on if you heard that buzzing sound in the background. It was a hot day today when it wasn't raining. Well, yesterday it was hotter. Today it actually went down because we had some rain showers. Kenny, do you like the rain? Oh, I'd love to see that ball just sort of move across the floor. If anybody wants to move it, go ahead. Ah, there's a picture. Oh, somebody's holding some apples. Do you like fruit? Do you like apples, Kenny? You want me to get you an apple? Looks like green apples, and there's one looks like it's red, or maybe that's a peach. Do you like peaches? Oh, you lit the K2 up. Thank you, Kenny. Looks like you learned how to use it. Are there any other pictures you want to show me? If there are, just do what you did a minute ago. Just concentrate it. Just think really hard this way about your picture you want to show. Some traffic going down the highway outside. Oh, and if y'all saw my solo cup, this is just iced tea. I'm not drinking. Not alcohol anyway. It's kind of getting warm in here. That's why the air cut on. I need something cold to drink while I'm filming. Do you like iced tea, Kenny? Or how about you, Emma? Or Adelaide? Kenny, did you miss Emma and Adelaide? Is that one of the reasons you wanted to come? If it was, light that up right there like you did, or show me a picture here if you want to. He has got amazing blue eyes. Look at that. I like his little hat. He's dressed like a little Amish boy. Oh, thank you, Kenny. He lit that up again. Oh, here comes a picture. Oh. Is that the outside of a building? Is that where you lived, Kenny? Well, thank you for those pictures. think I'm gonna go ahead and try the spirit box now and see what happens. The ball still has not moved. All right. I had this thing on a minute ago before filming and there were some voices coming through. Was that you, Kenny? I know I heard a little boy's voice. Or it might have been a little girl. Need help? Is that what you said? What do you need help with? Kenny, is that you? It's okay. Kenny, if you come close to this in my hand here and talk, I can hear you. I heard somebody talking. I stepped out of the room before I started recording. I had to take care of Maddie. She's awake now and roaming around. She wanted to play with the ball. It's over there now. But that was mine and Maddie's fault. Do you kids want to play with the ball? Well, go ahead and make it roll. I'd love to see that. Even if it moves just a little bit. Kenny, I'd love to hear from you. Did you miss Emma and Adelaide? Yeah, I can hear you. Blood. Did that say blood? Kenny, I'm glad you're here and that you want to come live with me. How old are you, Kenny?
That's all.
Yeah, I'm just getting relaxed. Oh, Maddie's alerted something. Oh, okay. Ah, what did you say? Uh-oh, I hit the camera. Hey. Hey, Kenny. How are you doing?
LBC?
LBC, what is that? What does LBC stand for? That sounds like a little voice. Kenny, how old are you?
Champion.
Topkin? Is that your last name, Kenny? Kenny Topkin?
Proceed to the left.
There's my British spirit. Now, earlier on the TikTok live this afternoon, I was asking Kenny for his last name, but I wasn't sure if I heard anything.
See a doorman.
A doorman?
Let's go.
Who's the doorman? Kenny? Kenny, where are you from?
What the rest?
Is Kenny short for Kenneth? Ooh, the K2 just flickered. Before I was filming, I left the room to go in there, and I came back, and this K2 was lit up all the way to the red. Kenny,
Great.
yeah, it's great. Kenny, I'd love to see you do that again, if you can. I hate that I didn't get it on camera.
I'll do that.
Make it light all the way up to red. Or make that cat ball go off.
Hello.
Did you say cat? Are you playing with Maddie? She's bathing herself right now. Hello, Maddie. Kenny, what happened to your mommy and daddy?
People.
Story?
Story? You want a story? Do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to tell you a story? I can tell a story. Did you know that? Here's you a story, and you'll like this. Did you know I was only 2 years old when I first drove a car?
She knows
I used to, when I was a little bitty kid, I was fascinated when I was in my car seat watching my mom or dad driving the car, and I always wanted to drive. And we went to the church for something. I think my mom was dropping something off. She was driving, and my brother and sister were in the car. I can't remember if I was in the back seat, but I was in a car seat. Well, she went in the church and told them to stay, and they got out and ran to the playground and left me in the car. So I climbed over into the driver's side because my mom left the engine running. And I remembered from watching her that you had to move that big stick around that sticks out of the steering wheel. So I said, let me move that to that spot where the car goes. And I did. And I stood behind the steering wheel and I drove that car. It rolled around the parking lot. And next thing I know, I hear a voice somewhere in the background screaming, "My baby!" And here comes my mom and one of our church friends started chasing the car. The church lady's name, I think her name was Glenda. I may have that wrong. No. I can't think of the lady's name, but she got ahead of my mom. She was catching up with the car and I was steering. I did not hear a thing. I just kept steering and steering that car, and I was laughing. I was having a good time. And I didn't know anything about pressing the pedals. The parking lot was kind of slanted, a little bit of a hill there. So the car was going on its own, and I was driving around. And here come the lady chasing us down. Beth, that was her name. Beth was the one that was there. She comes hurrying up to that car, and she got hold of the door handle. and she's just screaming at me, and I'm in there laughing. I thought we were just all having a good time. And she finally wrestled that door open, and she fought her way in, kind of pushed me away and fought her way in and put her foot on the brake pedal and stopped the car. But they said I drove all around that parking lot and did not hit a thing. I did not hit a tree, a car, anything. And that was the first time I ever drove a car. And of course, my brother and sister got a scolding for leaving me alone in the car with the motor running.
The house there.
The house there.
But yeah.
Did you like that story, Kenny? Kenny and Emma? Is there anything you want to tell me? Anything you'd like to share? Is there anything fascinating that you've ever done? Anything fun? Did you ever drive a car before? Would you like me to tell another story? You want a story, Maddie? Tell me something about yourself, Kenny. You showed a picture of apples. Do you like apples? Would you like me to get you an apple? Oh, I saw the K2 flicker. Well, I'll just have to do that for you. Oh, thank you. He's got that K2 flickering now. That's very good. Thank you. There's no more voices coming through the ghost tube. That's strange. Emma, are you here too? Or Adelaide? Well, it's gotten quiet. Did you want me to leave you alone now? Yeah, it's gotten very quiet. I may have put them to sleep with my story. Is there anything else you want to say before I stop? Oh, that was awesome. A little white streak shot across here. Thank you. Was that you, Kenny, or was that one of the other kids? Man, it's really quiet. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off now. If there are any spirits that don't belong here, please go back to where you came from. And all other spirits, please back away. I'm going to count down from 5, and I'm going to close this door and turn this off. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Good night. Goodbye. Happy hauntings. Goodbye.